उसकी निगाहें प्रभु पर, प्रभु की निगाह उस पर, जो हो गया समर्पण ईश्वर की राह पर, जो हो गया समर्पण ईश्वर की राह पर, ईश्वर की करता अर्पण सब उसकी चाह पर, सब उसकी चाह पर, जो हो गया समर्पण ईश्वर की राह पर, जो हो गया समर्पण ईश्वर की राह पर, जो हो गया समर्पण ईश्वर की राह पर।
Om Shanti. 18 November 2022. Sakar. Essence. Sweet children, you have come into the lap of, you have come into the love of the unlimited Father while alive. You have become his children. And so you definitely have to follow his Srimad. You have to put every direction into practice. When does the age of retirement for the world begin? And why? Answer. When Shiv Baba enters the body of Brahma, the age of retirement for the whole world begins. Because the Father comes to take you back. At this time, in the age of retirement for everyone, young and old, everyone has to go back to the sweet home, the land of liberation, and then go into liberation in life. In any case, when the Father enters Brahma's body, Brahma's age is 60 years. It is his age of retirement too. So, to live in your lane and to die in your lane. Om Shanti. In whose lane are you going to die? People want to go to the land of liberation and to be threaded in the rosary of victory of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva Baba. You children know that all the souls of human beings are definitely the rosary around the Father's neck. Just as the physical creation of a worldly father is definitely the garland around the physical father. Children remember their father, and father remember his children. In the same way, all souls, in fact, remember the Father, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Those are limited fathers, whereas this one is the unlimited Father. Every human being wants to attain liberation because to be the garland around the neck of the incorporeal means liberation, and to be the garland around the neck of Vishnu means liberation in life. The Father gives you liberation and liberation in life. If you become the children of the unlimited Father, you will become the garland around his neck. Children are the garland around the necks of their physical parents. Those parents are themselves children of other people. People sing, you are the mother and the father. When we become the garland around your neck, we will remain constantly happy. People remember the unlimited Father, and they also want to know how to become the garland around his neck. It is only when Tirumuti Shiva Baba comes and creates all three, Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, that you can become the garland around the neck of the unlimited Father through Brahma. At first, you are the garland around of your physical parents. It is only when you die alive from them and come to the mother and father from beyond that you can receive your inheritance. When wealthy people adopt a poor child, he goes into the lap of those wealthy parents while alive, and the poor parents are also still alive. The children remembers both. The child remembers both. You too remember both your worldly and your other worldly relationships. You have meetings with both. You have taken the lap of the parent from beyond in order to receive infinite happiness from him. Those laps are limited, whereas this is the unlimited lap. You have taken this lap while alive. You know that by going into his lap, you will receive a lot of happiness in the deity clan. Therefore, you definitely have to remember the mother and father whose children you have become. Srimad has been remembered. You now have to follow his children, follow his direction in a practical way. It isn't that everyone is adopted instantly. No, you belong to him gradually. The deity religion is now being established. The tree grows gradually. Christ is the first of the Christians to come. Then that grows to 10 to 20 to 50. This tree grows here in front of him. Christ lives, but he remains still to the but he, that soul, remains still to the end. This one is the unlimited Father. Many have to become the garland around the neck of Shiv Baba. Only then will they become the garland around the neck of Vishnu. Shiv Baba is incorporeal. He creates the mouth-born creation through Brahma. Tirumurti Shiva has a meaning. There is no meaning to say Tirumurti Brahma. Baba continued to give you corrections. Beneath the fixer of the cycle. You have to write discuss of self-realization, not spinning wheel in bracket. That government has a spinning wheel. Here you have the discuss of self-realization. Day by day, you continue to receive corrections. Baba has explained that you always have to say Tirumurti 𝐄𝐧𝐠𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐡. Shiv Baba gives you the inheritance through Brahma. Shiva is the father, so he definitely has the unlimited. So he definitely has the inheritance to give. Therefore, Vishnu is the inheritance. Destruction through Sangha is remembered. This is why the picture of the Tirumurti is the main one. The picture of the Tirumurti has continued to exist. When you rule there, there will be a picture of Vishnu behind the throne. That is like your coat of arms. People don't understand the meaning of that. The Father has explained it to you. You receive this knowledge at this time. Deities don't have this knowledge. It is the third eye of you Brahmins that open. The Father explains everything to you soul, everything to you so easily. Manmana Bhava. Remember the Father and the inheritance. You are mouth-born creations of Brahma. You are also the gangs of knowledge. You are mouth-born creations who have emerged from the ocean of knowledge through the lotus lips of Brahma. You are knowledgeable Kumars and Kumaris. Therefore, you are children of the ocean of knowledge. In fact, this is the real pilgrimage. This is the true Sangha, in confluence of souls with Supreme Soul. The ocean of knowledge and the gangs of knowledge. These matters are very incognito and have to be understood. Those with gross intellect will not be able to understand these things. An easy way for them is to remember Shiv Baba and the inheritance through this one. By having this in your intellects, your mercy of happiness will raise. This is your godly student life. The unlimited Father is teaching you. Your intellects have the knowledge of Raj Yoga to rule. which you receive your reward. There is no need for this knowledge there. It is needed here. The Father says, I come and teach you Raj Yoga every cycle. I explain to you the secret of the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation, and how to cycle turns. All the practice of this, the confluence age, when the purifier Father comes and takes you from the old world to the new world. Preparations are taking place for the destruction of the old world. You can see what is happened in the world nowadays. Today, someone may be an emperor, and tomorrow the military would oppose the emperor and put him in jail. Then today they may become president or something, or in the locally they become leader among that group. Next day they will be in jail, and then they would kill anyone. There are continuing to be many such cases nowadays. Nowadays, you cannot trust anyone, trust anything. There is nothing but sorrow everywhere. Today, some has a child and becomes happy, and tomorrow the child dies and there is sorrow. This is a world of sorrow. The Father is now making you worthy of the new world of happiness. The Father explains to you, children, you were deities and how now become like devils. Yesterday, you would sing praise of deities and call yourself degraded sinners. You used to sing, we are without virtue and have no virtuous. Therefore, God would definitely have had mercy on some who made those deities virtuous. You now know this. No one, apart from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, can create deities. People have become completely virtuous. People have become completely vicious and impure. Even when they grow old, they don't renounce the vice. Otherwise, it is the system that at the age of 60, they should go into the stage of retirement. They used to do that in earlier days. Now, they would settle all their responsibility by the time they reach the age of 60 and give everything to their children nowadays. They are giving birth to new child, age of 60, Baba says. Nowadays, they have children themselves, even at the age of 60. The father says, when this one was 60 years old, in the last of his many births, when it was his stage of retirement, I entered him, and that was when he renounced everything. When the father comes, it is the stage of retirement for the whole world, because everyone has to go back. This is why the father says, constantly remember me alone. Neither you young nor old, no one will remain. The father comes and makes everyone sweet, both the land of liberation and liberation in life are sweet lands. Everything has to be destroyed. Everyone's karmic account has to be settled. It doesn't take long to experience punishment. When a person sacrifices himself at Kasi, he becomes liberated from his sins. His accounts then begin again. However, not a single one goes into liberation. They think that by sacrificing themselves to Shiva, they will go to the land of Nirvana. The father says no one can go back. Everyone has to take rebirth. This number one soul takes the full number of rebirths. Therefore, surely those who come after him will also take rebirth. You have taken 84 births. Your parts continued from the beginning. This is your benevolent leap birth. In this birth, that is in this age of charity, you become righteous souls. All of those things are limited. That is the month of charity, or the year of charity, whereas this is the age of charity. Only for you Brahmins is this the leap birth. You Brahmins are top-notch, and you then become deities. You know that Baba is now making you the garland around his neck. We souls reside in the incorporeal world. The Father himself says, when you were bodiless, you used to live with me. You have now understood that you will first go to the golden age. There is deity religion. There is no need to make effort there. Only at the confluence age is effort made. This is the confluence age. You don't count the destruction of the other confluence that take place. This confluence age has a duration. This is a very short age. It is only at this confluence age that the Father comes and changes it. Nothing happens in other ages. When there are 2 degrees less, the kingdom changes. You have had vision of how the kingdom is handed over. The Father comes at the confluence age and makes impure ones pure. That is why the duration of this age is counted from the time that Father comes. Therefore, he definitely has come, and he alone is the ocean of knowledge. His mouth-born creation rivers of knowledge, the Brahma, Kumars and Kumaris. You have to receive knowledge through them. Baba has said, create something new with which it will be easy for you to explain to others. Right, Tirumurti 𝐄𝐧𝐠𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐡 on that. Baba gives you directions, but those who create these things have to clever. This sacrificial fire of knowledge has many types of obstacles. That case service to become slack. 𝐄𝐧𝐠𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐡 is now about to come. You have to celebrate it with great splendor. In Delhi, there can be a lot of splendor. The coat of arms of both should be shown. Everything of ours would be spiritual. The Father is benevolent. You children also have to continue to benefit others. The Father is pleased when he sees you doing this. It is said, charity begins at home. You also have to explain to your friends and relatives how to explain our close relatives and friends. Can we explain to them with the words? Can we explain to them with words? If we say something, they may laugh. We can't explain with the words. We can explain to them our action. If action not change, they can't accept anything. Baba telling today, charity begins at home. You also have to explain to your friends and relatives. They know everything. Everything means every moral points. Who know our close relations and friends. When we start to speak our knowledge, they will finish the balance knowledge. Is it? Because of that, we can't say anything with the words. We can say something to them, our elevated action. Elevated action means when they get angry with me, we should be calm. If we say something when they get angry, they won't accept us. We have to make effort to have activities elevated. Otherwise, we can't do service our close relations and friends. Otherwise, they will complain afterwards. You receive very good points. They are also very good fixes. The rosary too is so good. The rosary of Rudra is created, and then rosary of Vishnu is created. You Brahmins are those who relate the true Gita. You explain the secrets of the true pilgrimage. While sitting here, you have to remind on that pilgrimage of remembrance, and your sins will then be burned away. There is no other way to become Satopradhan from Tamopradhan. There is a lot of price of yoga. It is this that require effort. Many storms also come. It is easy and also it is easy and also difficult. Which things difficult and easy? Remembrance. When we understand, remembrance is easy. When we forget the situation, it becomes difficult. Forget the situation means whole day we have to face some different situations. During the situation, we have to understand the situations. If forget the situation, then remembrance also become difficult. When we understand the situation, become safe all day. Safe means we don't affect by negative things. If we affect by negative things, that will be affect our remembrance. Because of that, Baba says today it is easy and also difficult. There are the image of your yoga tapasya and also of your kingdom. You become deities by studying Raj Yoga. You are Raj rishis. Those people are Hatha Yogi rishis. You have natural locks of hair. We are now the garland around the neck of Shiva Baba. We are all brothers. You will receive the inheritance from the Father. Praja Brahma is also remembered. That one is the incorporeal Father. This one is the corporeal Father. They portray Sangha opening his eye and destruction taking place. They have shown Sangha with Parvati and Ganesh and made him into householder. There is a lot of blind faith. The Father says, I made you so wealthy. You built temples, wrote scriptures, gave donations, and inquired so much. Unless expenses and thereby increased degradation. That too is fixed in the drama. And this is why the Father sits here and explains to you. Baba makes you Trigaldarshi. Your intellects have the knowledge of all three aspects of time. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Spiritual children says to Namaste to spiritual father. Essence for that. This is the age of charity. You have to become a righteous soul at this time. You have to benefit everyone. So everyone the way to go to liberation and liberation in life. Second one. This is your godly student life. Maintain the happiness that the unlimited Father is teaching you. Today, Baba giving special blessings. We always focus on earning side. That much priority we don't give to our expenses in physical way. In the same way, we are focusing, always creating Brahmins. Sometimes forget to sustain them to properly. Today Baba says we have to lot of attention to save the Brahmin's life. Blessings. May you be a protector of the Yajna. And make the fortress strong. Fortress strong with the current of yoga vibrations. If wild elephant comes into the village, what will we do? Nowadays, people are making current fencing, no? Current fencing. Baba also telling like that. Just as you make plans to increase the Brahmin's family, in the same way, also plan to make sure no souls leave from the Brahmin's family. Make the fortress too strong that no one can leave. Just as people put a wire of electric current all around. So you should also put a wire of the current of yoga vibration around, all around. When the thoughts has emerged in you to make the fortress of this yagya strong with your powerful vibrations, you will be called a protector of the yagya. If we not put the current wire around our centers, what will happen? Maya will come, catch one by one. Slogan: a knowledgeable soul is one whose state is most elevated. Even while he is performing ordinary actions. Om Shanti.
याद तुम्हारी कितनी प्यारी, शीतल सी छत्र छाया है। याद तुम्हारी कितनी प्यारी, शीतल सी छत्र छाया है। इस छाया में बाबा हमने बेहद का सुख पाया है, बेहद का सुख पाया है। याद तुम्हारी कितनी प्यारी, शीतल सी छत्र छाया है। इस छाया में बाबा हमने बेहद का